know now that I can't make good how I wish I could. Go back and put me where you stood. Nothing's really something now, the whole thing's should. It serves to suffer, make a hole in my foot. And I hope you look as I fill my book. Oh, what a waste of wood. Nothing's really happened like I thought it would.
Whoops, wrong window shared.
I was like, what's going on?
I loved it. Jeremy said his feels were vibing.
Yeah. Every time fall comes, Bon Iver makes his way into my playlist.
I thought that was such a fun start to the show.
Oh, yeah. Wisconsin, man.
Something.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, how is everybody? That's definitely not Walmart is racist. It's not the banger people
Yeah,
wanted.
come on now.
Look, Jeremy's having an emotional day. He needs a little like folksy
He's in
vibe.
his feels.
Yeah, that is, I mean, for people who are curious, that is basically the type of music I listen to all the time. Like that's very fall. In summer, I'm like pop punk guy, or like more, but like fall and winter.
Yeah, I
It's
saw
like-
the Sum 41 album cover on there. So.
Yeah.
That's the street cred.
Yeah, there's a lot of pop punk from my era, my early years. But fall is like Pedro Lion, Appleseed Cast, Sufjan Stevens, stuff like that.
Did you go to that concert last night? There was someone you were like
Black Rebel? Yeah, I couldn't make it. I was trying to, but yeah, shout out Black Rebel Motorcycle Club. I heard the show was great, but I did not have time. I got done like 6, and then I had a race downtown Milwaukee. I hadn't taken a shower yet, and I was just feeling gross, so I didn't go. But got some stuff going on this weekend, so should be good.
All right.
taking Mrs. the Quartering to the pumpkin patch weekend, yes?
That's today. First pumpkin patch. Yeah, first pumpkin patch is
Melanie,
today.
this is a fall date that they do. They get apples and all kinds of stuff.
That's right.
That's sweet.
Yeah,
That's wonderful.
It's apples. It's apples and apple cider and usually some sort of like cheddar popcorn. I don't know why they sell that there too, but it's pretty good. And then like meat sticks, various meat products, stuff like that. And that'll be tonight. Then next week will be it's too hot. It's gonna be 80 degrees this weekend, so I don't want to you can't carve pumpkins this early. They'll rot. So you can't really. I'm kind of stuck now for at least till it cools off a little bit before I get too spooky. Before spooky season is fully upon us.
You're kind of having a natural hold placed on you.
Yeah, right. Yeah, the weather says I cannot. But how is everyone else doing?
Good, doing great.
Yeah.
I've been playing Silent Hill F. That's been super fun. I think it's a great game. Love it. So yeah, having good times.
How about you, Hannah?
I was also playing Silent Hill F.
Yes, nice.
That's so not true. No one asked me any follow-up questions about it. No.
Did you? I mean, have we made any progress on the costume?
Okay, I think a ladybug is a top contender. I know that's a classic. It seems to be what Jeremy is rooting for.
Or a pumpkin. Pumpkin's good.
Is this for like your baby's costume or you?
My baby's costume.
Okay.
Although I think, in my husband's opinion, it has to be like a family thing. So like, if she's a ladybug, what are we? That tends to be the question we run into. Like, it's not a whole thing. Also, like if we take her trick-or-treating or like out, do we need like a wagon car seat?
Gotta do it. You gotta decorate the wagon too.
Well, and then
like what are you even doing? You have to have the wagon.
Yeah, first I have to get a wagon and then we have to decorate it. But like, did you guys grow up with homemade costumes or store-bought?
Homemade.
My family weren't allowed to celebrate Halloween till we got older. Then now my mom celebrates it, but we didn't when we.
You guys all turned 18. She was like, "Finally, we're back."
Yeah.
She's like, "Actually, I'll decorate for it. So this is fun." But yeah, she was just so scared of that kind of stuff. Like she just was trying her best, and so
I get that. I don't want the like demonic and none of that. But like, yes, I do want.
You could dress as a bee and then make her a sunflower.
Ooh,
how cute would that be? Or she's the bee and you're the sunflower.
Yeah, one of the two. Yeah. There are many options.
Again, I was still rooting for Baby Mothman, but no one else is interested in this.
That you can't do scary outfits.
Baby Mothman, are you kidding
me? Like you with like the big eyes.
Awesome. Do it.
No, that's terrible. Melanie. I hate everything about it. Little babies have like 3 options, and it's like pumpkin, ladybug, or bumblebee. And that's what they get to be.
Only girl. What would you if I had a boy? What would you be suggesting? Pumpkin still works, but
pumpkin still works. I'd probably say like I think like a dinosaur is probably okay. Okay. That's like the boy ladybug. Like a little Tyrannosaurus or like a little Stegosaurus baby, because you can buy like those onesies, or obviously He-Man. You could like color the abs on a little bit.
He-Man, that would be epic.
Yeah. He-Man's always good. But I mean, just saying there's only 29 days till Halloween. So, don't put it off too long like you put off watching.
I'm nervous. This is a big deal. I was photographed once and it's forever.
Yeah. Oh, someone said you be the ladybug, then swaddle the baby in a white wrap and tell everyone she's a larva. Oh, that would work.
Oh,
that would. Or you could go as let me swaddle her for that long. She's
you could like do
discovering her arms.
You could do a spider, and then you could be the spider, and then you could wrap her in like that spider web
Or I could be
stuff.
the spider web, and she could be the spider, and I could.
Oh yeah, it's stuck on you, and you could build your baby Bjorn into it or whatever. Yeah. See, there's many options.
Like, people can get really creative with it, which I think is kind of fun. Look, I will report as soon as we have a decision made. Maybe it's time we buckle down and get serious. It is October.
You haven't even watched Bring Her Back yet, have you?
No, I haven't.
Melanie hasn't either.
It's just that my Astrocast revolt.
Yeah, I haven't had any sit-down watch movie time yet.
You got time for Silent Hill, Project F.
My streams. That's my job.
Speaking of Christmas time for video games, one of the interesting is that thing just get bigger every time you bring it on camera.
I think so.
You women need to be stopped with those. No, that's too much. Okay, that's cute on top. All right, that's fine.
Yes.
But the rest of that thing, it's getting a little ridiculous.
You to be hydrated, Melanie. That's what he's saying.
No, I'm saying, well, you could refill it. You could.
You want her to get up during the middle of our stream? I know some people in this stream do that. But...
Yeah, I do set the standard in standing up in the middle of the stream. But this story I thought was pretty interesting. I didn't talk about it yesterday because I thought it would be good for Melanie to talk about. Oh, I think we actually did talk a little bit about it, but there's been more revolt to Saudi Arabia and Jared Kushner buying EA. All the Troon like Sims people are all pissed off because the guy, I guess there's a quote out there. I've heard, I haven't seen it, that he's like, I bought it to get rid of the gay shit. Like, allegedly.
Is that the direct quote?
Something like that. Like the guy the guy that bought EA, like the big investor, changed his Steam account name to like I bought EA to save it or something along those lines.
Huh.
Oh.
Hear me out. Baby B, HCB, flower husband. Wait, no, baby is a bee, HCB is a flower, husband's a beekeeper.
Oh, how cute.
Interesting.
That could be. I would have gone with an exterminator, but a beekeeper is a little less
Exterminator.
yeah, like,
Wow.
Like it sends a weird family message.
yeah, well, you know,
Yeah.
can be stressful. The
Husband is Chris Watts. Just
yeah.
kidding, that's really dark.
yeah, you're
Like,
worried about my exterminator guy.
You dress up as a cow and then your wife can be a butcher.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, I thought you were going somewhere else because of breastfeeding and all that kind of stuff. But the
What are we? That ice cream company? Get it
Yeah.
together. It's the last Esther cast of the week.
yeah, that's true. So, I mean, are you I mean, I know like if you're like me, you don't really play any EA games, but like I mean, I guess Battlefield is okay.
Battlefield, honestly, yeah, that's great. And the new one is, it's not, you know, I do wish it was
It's
more
too damn
like,
slow for me. I know that
Too
I've been ruined by Call of
no,
Duty.
you're a Call of Duty.
Yeah, I want to be able to run on. Yeah, I'm like I want to be able to run on the walls and blast. And then this game, I'm like,
no.
I've been trying to get better at it. I even streamed it, but I just like I'm like Leroy Jenkinsing every single time. I'm like dead, run right back into combat, dead, run right back into combat, dead. And I'm like, oh, there's something wrong with this game. It must be my mouse sensitivities. Change that, run right back into combat, dead. People are like, dude, you have to like go slow and you have to like sneak around.
I wish that Battlefield, the newer one, was a little bit slower. Even if you look at like Battlefield 2, for example, you had like, first of all, way more hits that it took to kill you. You didn't have a health regen, and I just like that. And then you didn't have like all of the, you know, super fast, crazy movements and stuff, even though people did do dolphin diving and little goofy stuff.
I hate that. Movement. I don't like that part of it. I got to say.
But I do think that what I like about Battlefield is that it is way more squad focused, and it does have like the huge maps and squad and tact and like teamwork play. And I think that that's how it should be. Ideally focused on, instead of being spawn, go in, die, spawn, go in, die over and over and over and over. It should be actual team based. And if you have long enough spawn times, then you're working as a squad. You take out the enemy team and you've got enough spawn time to take over the base, because they're not immediately respawning and just turning it into a free for all.
That is true. And that squad, I do like the squad based games more. And I like the, you know, in like Call of Duty, you don't even need to communicate really. Like you're just like spawning and then taking out as many as you can, then spawning. There's almost no
those headsets when they play Call of Duty if you don't really need to communicate.
Well,
how else are they going to hear you call them the N-word?
That's I'm sorry, I misunderstood.
If they're not wearing the headset, I can't hear them take huge bong rips and cough and hear their smoke alarm going off.
Oh, it's a cultural thing.
That's what
I
it's
get
for. Yeah.
Yeah. I hate that when I play Warzone. Like all I could hear is like dudes doing huge bong rips and coughing. I'm like, you know that I don't think you're not in high school. I don't think that shit's cool. Like I don't care if you smoke weed, but like turn off your microphone. Or the people that just leave the mic on the whole time while they're listening to rap music. I think you're getting a picture for the type of person that's always doing this. But like it's always like their mic's open and I hear shitty rap music. I hear them arguing with their baby mamas. I hear smoke alarms and I hear weed smoking.
Yeah.
That's the primarily. I almost never get to play with somebody who like actually wants to talk and work together.
Sorry, I hear weed smoking for some reason is really funny to me. Feel like you're gonna kick down someone's door. Do I hear weed smoking in here?
Right? Yeah.
Not on my watch.
And yeah, I mean, I don't care that they're smoking. I just don't need to hear like, like into the mic. I'm like, dude, mute the mic. First of all, you smoke like a bitch. You can't even rip that bong without coughing your brains out. And second of all, like, I don't need to hear it. Like, yeah, cool, you're smoking weed. Now I know that you're not a great partner because you're going to have slow reaction times. And you're like, you're
asking them to virtually cover their mouths by muting their mic. I getcha.
Yeah, that's I don't know. I don't care for it. What do you two make of the the shutdown. Are we still shut down?
I
believe
don't
so.
know.
I think we are.
I
What do
think
you
we're
make?
supposed to down into
I
the
think
compromise
Trump
now.
has kind of expertly turned this on the Democrats. Like
Yeah.
everyone's like, "Oh, you want health insurance for illegals?" No. Well, that's why we're shut down. There's no other. Like, I don't know what it's like on the left. I don't know what CNN's saying, but this does not look good for them.
I saw one headline yesterday that was like, the Republicans have played, or no, the Democrats have played Trump's shutting down the government strategy against him, which I'm like, no, they haven't.
Yeah. In what world
they're-
is that true?
They're the ones who want the government to be as big and as far-reaching as possible. If it's shut down, they're the ones who lose. Just to make, like, that's an oversimplification, but for the most part, all the other headlines I'm seeing are like, no end to government shutdown in sight. So I don't think they feel like it's a win for the Democrats. I think the Republicans are definitely the ones in a stronger position right now.
There's been, I mean, look at this bitch.
This is the kind of journalism we don't need.
But aren't Democrats demanding health care for illegal aliens?
Democrats are demanding health care for everybody. We want to save lives. We want to make sure that health care is available to those who would die, but having the help of their government.
So you're good with the government shutdown, even if it means giving health care to people who aren't American citizens?
Well, that's what you're pushing on.
But they said that.
Yeah.
This is
That's
literally
what you're pushing on. Wow, how dare you say something true?
Well,
Talking about something I don't want you to talk about, says Maxine Water.
Yeah. Like they know this is a losing issue, and it's like Trump's like, gotcha, bitch. Like all the people be like, you want healthcare for illegals? Oh, there's 30 million Americans who can't afford healthcare, American citizens. Well, what do you say to that? Well, okay. Instead of giving 50 million illegals, and like if the Democrats were saying we want healthcare available to American citizens and it was something like that, I mean, that would probably be a winning issue for them. But the illegals things, like, you think like the people who are busting their balls every day and are just living at the poverty line and make a conscious decision every month to not pay for health insurance so they can buy food, who vote Democrat, do you think they give a shit about Alejandro getting free health care? Like, this is a massive stinker. This is as bad as their like obsession with the trans bathroom shit. Like, it's very bad.
And what's crazy about it is you constantly see this from the left of having all of these demands and all these asks. We want this, we want that, we want that, we want that. But where is it going to come from? You can't just, if you're just like, hey, healthcare is expensive, it's ridiculous, all this stuff. Well, then why are you insisting that we provide healthcare free for these illegals then? And all this stuff. Then where is this coming from? If you see a problem with what we as the American people with our healthcare system or just affording to live, but then you want us and our taxpayer dollars to go toward illegals who don't belong here and who aren't even here legally. Mm-hmm. How do you not see how that doesn't work?
I just think there's like this moral grandstanding that the Democrats can't resist. Like they just want Trump to be the bad guy, and in doing so they cannot see where their argument falls apart. Like, they're gonna lockstep together and be like, yes, he's oppressing Americans, he's the reason health insurance is expensive, he's whatever, never mind Obamacare, never mind the fact that they're currently leading the shutdown. It's more about
that the drug companies are corrupt and robbing the American people. There's all these things that they could take that are like awesome wins.
Yeah, right. They don't even have to be like, we love Trump at all. They could attack all kinds of people and actually make a difference. They just don't want to because they're obsessed with Trump being the bad guy. And to me, if you were a Democratic voter, if you elected Maxine Waters and she's giving these nonsensical answers, she's not really caring about what your needs are, I would not want her to be my representative anymore. I mean, I really wonder how this will impact them in midterms.
Yeah, I mean, I would argue badly. I mean, you also have like Caroline Levitt saying this.
Program said that Russell Vogt went ahead and signed off so that every military member does get pay. But are you saying that they're working now without?
Well, we are certainly looking into how we can fix this problem. And look, we have $0 coming into the federal government right now because the Democrats shut it down. So what Russ Vogt is working diligently on is examining how we can fix this mess to ensure that critical funding continues, that we can get people paid. But the Democrats are making that very difficult. And that's why the president put out a statement this morning saying that we're going to start looking across the board at layoffs and at agencies that we feel do not best serve the American taxpayer, that may need to be halted or permanently cut.
There is something about like, can they actually fire or lay off people during the shutdown? I don't think they can.
I think there are some restrictions for certain parts of the government.
Yeah.
But this fear of mass layoffs from Trump has sort of been a running theme from the beginning. I mean, we don't talk about it that often anymore, but like, let's harken back to Doge and the concern that bureaucrats would get laid off. It always becomes like Trump is the bad guy. He's taking your job. Meanwhile, there's no accountability for the bureaucrats who have lost us millions of dollars, or these programs that are, supposedly supposed to help people that aren't reaching the people. I think that's where this constant clinging to Trump is a bad guy is getting out of hand for the American people. Like, I don't know, even if it's an empty threat or even if they can't lay off people until the government is refunded, I think they still feel like that's more effective than just the status quo.
Well, meanwhile, the White House official account is tweeting this out,
Way to sugarcoat it. Nobody likes Democrats anymore. We have no voters left because of all of our woke trans bullshit. Not even black people want to vote for us anymore. Even Latinos hate us. So we need new voters. And if we give all these illegal aliens free health care, we might be able to get them on our side so they can vote for us.
I mean, where's the lie?
And they're mad about this. They like left wing and progressives are like the White House is sending out a racist video. How could they do this to us? Meanwhile, America is like, am I going to be able to, continue to rely on my benefits while the government is shut down? And the Democrats are like, I know Trump's a bad guy. It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even the Democrats are trying to meme, and they're like, Gavin Newsom says, manipulating a voice in an ad like this one should be illegal. I'll be signing a bill in a matter of weeks to make sure it is.
Wow.
He also tweeted this out.
Flying today. I hope, of course, you're right.
So he himself is doing.
So he did it. It's okay when he does it.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I'm gonna make this illegal. Oh, okay. So that was an older. Oh,
that's an old tweet, and then he did.
He used to think
it
could be a crime, but when he does it, it's okay.
Yeah, I mean,
his wasn't even funny. Like, dude,
no.
I will objectively admit if something's funny, even if they're dunking on
what's funny?
People I support, but that just wasn't funny.
I'll tell you right now, the left thinks that this meme about JD is like crushing him. I would tell you right now, I would fucking watch this every week. I would never miss an episode. Like Gavin, where is this? Gavin tweeted it out. Here. They're like, they're making fun of Gavin Newsom. I'm like, if you don't think I'd tune in every week for this show, you're crazy.
Hello and welcome to my show, A History of Couches. I'm your host, JD Vance, and we've got a special episode for you today. Some artifacts shape nations, others shape desires, few shape both. The Chesterfield couch is one of them. Commissioned by Lord Philip Stanhope, the 4th Earl of Chesterfield. This sofa
incredibly educational.
Elegance,
All right, let's go.
deep button tufting. Rolled
You know what's funny? I didn't know it was called the Chesterfield.
You didn't?
No, I learned something there. And like this is what Gavin Newsom's press office tweeted this out, and they're like, got him. And I'm like,
Gavin Newsom, who opposes manipulating images and videos and wants to make a law about it, will tweet it out. Also, hasn't JD Vance shared this like face of himself before?
I think he has.
Yeah, of course he has.
Yeah, they've even Vance supporters like the Blueberry Vance face memes. Like they had these blow up balls that were made out of
I mean, like,
he got baby face, like America, we got good plan.
I love it.
like,
it's just like lean into it.
Yeah,
That's
like
great.
They
Well,
like
I don't
that's
understand because aren't people like JD Vance or not JD Vance, Gavin Newsom? Aren't people like Gavin Newsom and all them like, oh, don't fat shame people, don't fat shame people,
Oh, yeah,
and then when
right.
they make fun of JD Vance, they make him fatter.
this one's my
Make
favorite.
it
I
make
think.
sense.
Wait, no, there's another one. I think the AI's a little off. JD Vance tweeted his own picture, bald Vance, fat Vance, and it got like 500,000 likes. Like he understands the internet better than I like the other one no, not that one. I like the one where he's in a club. When he's like dancing in a club. JD Vance. Let me see here. Vance club. It's like a banger too. It's like a 3-minute meme, and I was like listening to it. I'm like, oh, this isn't too bad. Damn it. If chat can bail me out. I did retweet it, but it was so long ago that I'll never find it. But
bummer.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I'll scroll through while we're talking. But the thing, like, JD gets the internet, and the left still can't meme. All these years later, just cannot meme. They're completely incapable.
Well, all of their memes always have like paragraphs and paragraphs of words in them. Like they over-explain everything. There's no punchline. There's no actual joke. There's no fun allowed. They're terrible at memeing.
Even when Gavin Newsom hired whoever's currently running his press office, like he's just copying Trump. You know, like
here it is. Got it.
All right.
I like that. I just want to.
I love it.
And it goes on like forever.
It's still going. This is amazing.
Yeah.
That is a work of art.
He tweeted himself out as he was making fun of like, Joy Reid. And it's just like, how do you defeat this? You can't. 350,000 Brent Her. I fucking love this timeline. Like, there's this one too. You can't meme JD. He's impossible. Like, yeah. I think this is why I say he's inevitable as president in 2028, because like, I think a guy like Rubio can't navigate this.
Right.
Gavin Newsom really could never navigate this. But JD is just like, he did the whole like the office thing. That's what started it. And then what was the other thing he said? I'm sorry. What was the one where he's like, I just don't care. Frankly, I don't care.
Frankly, Margaret, I just don't care.
Classic.
Yeah, like the guy is like, he's memeable. And he's gotta love getting notifications. Like people having us their notifications. I mean,
amazing.
This is all the left has. Like, oh, we're gonna make fat JD fans, and then like the right's like, actually, that's fucking awesome. Yeah, like actually, that's cool as fuck. Yeah,
the curly hair too is this is beautiful.
Yeah, it's
art.
As long as this is Born to Lock In.
That one's funny.
Forced to lock in.
Born to dilly dally, forced to lock in.
Yeah, there's a stunt on those hoes, JD Vance. I mean, there's no. Oh yeah, and then he made the ball.
Yes, the JD Vance ball.
Everyone's like, I want that. Yeah, like where the fuck can I get this? Oh yeah, then there's the say thank you. That's this one's great. They're all incredible.
Like Mike Wazowski there.
Yeah. He can't be defeated with memes. Oh, this one's great too. I love that he leans in. If it does secretly bother him, I don't care. Like, all memes are JD Vance memes now.
He must know that it's like actually the greatest form of affection from the internet in a weird way. Like, this is because they think he is fun, like amusing. They are entertained by him, and that's like that's what you want. And I think it's something that you can't fake. Like no one else could be Donald Trump on Twitter or True Social or whatever. It's like one of a kind. JD Vance's way that he embraced it is also one of a kind. there's just no one on the left who is like this at all. The best they have is John Fetterman, who's not memed, but like he has every once in a while kind of a viral moment where you're like, what is happening here?
Yeah, well, he's like, oh, he's not. He has like he's good for a zinger every once in a while. I have to switch something out on my 3D printer, so feel free to talk.
Oh, 3D printing. How much do you want to bet he's 3D printing a JD Vance statue?
But which JD Vance? The ball? The statues?
Either a ball or a statue from the one where he's at the club, like built from the one I'm him at the club. That's it. Yes. It's dancing at the club, JD Vance statue. I want to put in an order for one of those.
Yeah, I would too. That would be hilarious. Also, then you go to a JD Vance rally in the future, you have him sign it. You see if he recognizes his own memes. Because there are so many. Like, does he have someone on staff that's like, sir, there's another meme of you? Like,
there's
another iteration.
How old are his kids? I don't even know. Or does he have any around like
I think they're like under 10.
Oh, okay. Because someone like, Barron Trump, he's all hip to all the memes and stuff. So
Barron and JD
there we go. Barron's
text back and forth about his memes.
That's it. I bet it is because Barron has been the genius behind the memes, behind the getting his dad on podcasts before the election, all of that stuff.
Barron Trump make some of the memes that we see today? Do any of them start with Barron Trump's burner account?
Oh, he just might. He might have created the blueberry JD Vance meme. That might be a creation from Barron himself, the genius that he is.
I just can't imagine, like, if you were, because JD Vance is young enough to get it, but if you were like the youngest staffer for an older member of Congress and you're having to be like, you've become a meme, the internet's excited about it, here's how I think we should respond. Like, I just can't imagine that job at all.
I love it how like Donald Trump will share AI pictures of him like all buff or like or as the Pope. That was classic.
In 2016, I would always see like the t-shirts that had him like standing on a Trump as like fireworks go off. And,
right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like the kind of crazy Trump lore is already in effect. I think it's always really funny.
Oh yeah. So
I'm working. You want some Mrs. Quartering lore here?
Yes.
I'm working on a little. Oh, don't make me do this to every one of them. We'll have to change one thing, but I printed up this thing.
The JD
it's like I have to glue. There's like a spider web and a bat that get glued on it, but it's a Halloween calendar, and then like when the day changes, you put the gravestone up there. But I accidentally printed these in purple, so I have to print them in white. And then so like now that it's the cool, second, you put that in, and then like you'll know.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Wait, that's so cute.
We were just saying that we want you to 3D print some JD Vance stuff.
Oh, I should. Some fat. I bet you.
Fat JD Vance at the club, things like that. We need that.
That we're like, oh, he's just printing internet stuff because he's so online, and meanwhile he's like, I'm making something for my wife.
Well, it's you gotta every once in a while you gotta, take care of the old lady.
Proof that you're not chronically online, just almost chronically online.
That's right. Yeah, I'm not. And then like you, I can't. Oh, it's not letting me edit them all at once, which is annoying. But the interesting thing.
I see a hand.
That's Maggie. She's checking it out.
Maggie.
She likes miniatures, so she's probably liking this.
She's like, I'll take home this purple one.
Yeah, you can have the purple one. Yeah. But any hoozle. Yeah, that's what I was working on. I wanted to, because now I'm 2 days late. Because it was supposed to be.
That's true.
I
don't know if you know, but Halloween is in 29 days or 30.
I know. That's what I mean. I'm so far behind. It's embarrassing for me. I
just found there's actually files where you can download JD Vance 3D prints.
Love it. Love it. if you find one or the chat finds one, like
I just posted a link in the private chat.
All right, let me check it.
3D. Okay, there's some signs, but some of these are like one of them where it looks like a statue where he's got the eyeliner on. That's pretty amazing.
21. All right, there's 31. I got to print. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll bring it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 3 is 21.
Gravestones for his little calendar.
22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Okay. Well, if you start it and then you miscount, these print pretty fast. I could probably print the JD Vance thing during the show.
Oh,
let's see.
Grand reveal at the end. Is that what you're saying?
See?
Yeah, let me see how complex it is. Hold on. Oh yeah, you know what you also do here with this? So these are all going to be white, and then you put like candy corn in this little thing here.
Oh, awesome!
But yeah.
Does she know this is coming, or is this a surprise?
No, not yet. Yeah,
okay.
Aww.
The let's see, private chat. Let's look at this. Right. Yegi. Hold on. Oh, okay. I see what you got going on here. I could certainly do the bust. That would be pretty easy.
I like it.
Yeah, I could do the bust. There's a lot of those. Let me check. The place I like to use is Thingiverse.
Okay.
Let's see. JD Vance, because I can print 8 colors at a time. So, like we could do something a little more complicated. Okay, let's see. Vance meme. Nothing. Maybe they don't allow it or some shit. That's pathetic. How about Maker World? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just I'm on the wrong website or something. Let's try this. JD Vance meme. Oh yeah, there's plenty in here. All right. Oh, you can't see it. Hello. There we go.
I like the one with the eyeliner.
This one?
Yeah. Nightmare JD Vance. Very Halloween.
That one's my favorite.
Let me
Doesn't
see.
he also look like he was like a poetry major or something in that?
He does. This okay. So it looks like this is very easy. Okay, so just do this. Download it. Let's see. The gravestones are only going to take like 10 minutes. So I could send this to some other 3D printer too, but that's much slower. It'd be quicker to just wait for the gravestones to be done.
Okay.
Multiple 3D printers. I feel like we're about to have a business.
Yeah.
How much do those things cost? I might get me one.
I mean, you could spend some money on them, but they're not crazy.
Okay.
And then you would probably understand the software much easier than I do, but like once you're in, let me share this once.
I just want to print some Pokemon and stuff.
Yeah. Well, you know what's crazy is that they all the Warhammer 40K models leaked yesterday.
Oh,
think about that. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, because that's a lot of money. Like those things cost a lot, so that you could save a bunch printing your own.
So this looks like it wants you to use this looks like peach maybe. I could just print it in white.
Yeah, I think white.
I have white. So if I do,
it needs to look like an actual Greek
like
statue.
That guy?
Yeah, I
like
love
made
it.
Of marble.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, let's slice it up.
Amazing.
All right. Okay. This probably won't take that long. Okay. So I gotta wait for this other thing to be done, then I'll print it.
Okay.
I think the other thing will be done.
Then you can add him to your background, Jeremy. You can have a little display.
Yeah. If it's not finished during the stream, I'll tweet a picture of it. But yeah.
Okay.
I think this says it'll print 8.2 hours, but it'll print way faster than that. So I don't know. Oh, it's got
8.2 hours. That seems crazy.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it'll take me that long. It depends. Like this base, which I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little color like, do you see that there's like dirt around the gravestone colors? You probably can't see that,
So
but like
fancy.
Oh.
there, maybe now you could see it. There's like brown surrounding each.
Yeah.
It printed this whole entire base in like an hour, but then it took like 3 hours to do the more detailed stuff.
Okay.
So it's fun. I'm not very good at it, but I like it's like I like it. That's going to go over Hannah Claire's head, but like it's kind of like playing an MMO. Like you like at night, I'm like, I'm gonna print this thing, and then I finish it, and then you get like that dopamine hit when you level up. Like
nice.
you're like, oh, I printed this, but like I've definitely
I know about
printed shit.
dopamine
To, like,
hits. I play Sudoku. I solve puzzles.
that's right.
Love it.
There's definitely a lot of like problems that you can solve. Like people ask me, hey, can you print me this or that or the other thing to fix this or that, you know? And you know, that's always fun too. Like when you can like solve somebody's problem.
Okay.
And so that's kind of fun. Like my friend needed like these little clips that they didn't make anymore. So I just paid some Indian guy to design it and then, you know,
Nice.
printed it out. I paid him on Fiverr too. Sorry, buddy.
Okay.
But I did redeem it. But I did want to talk about this story. I don't know for a fact he's Indian, but if he did 3D design for $5,
Probably.
I don't know if you've been following this story. I imagine this would be a good trial to follow if you're Hannah Claire.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking about it.
This is crazy. So this chick is a cheerleader, had a dumpster baby.
Oh.
Instead of
closet baby.
Yeah, closet baby.
And she threw it in the dumpster or something.
Well,
like
it
that.
died.
Yeah.
And like all she had to do is, I mean, don't they have those like drop boxes at fire stations and shit where like they will take a baby, no questions asked, but instead she killed
Also,
it.
So the thing about this, so her name's Lakin. She allegedly didn't know she's pregnant or she concealed it. That was kind of the headline back and forth.
How do you not know?
I think she knew.
She knew,
and
of course. Yeah.
didn't want to deal with it or wasn't ready. You know, the thing is, she could place her baby for adoption. That's it. Like she didn't have to tell her friends. You know, I don't know why she chose the things that she chose, but she apparently gave birth in her apartment. Her roommates heard like sounds going on. There's some evidence that she like took a photo while in labor, and then the question was like, was the baby? Because this is always the question in these scenarios. Was the baby alive at birth? Because I don't know if you remember, but a couple of years ago,
they said that you could hear the baby whimper or something like that.
She
Like
said
the
that
baby was alive.
And I've read two different accounts that like she passed out, and when she woke up, the baby was blue. And then another one was that she passed out onto the baby, so maybe she smothered it. You know, it's hard to tell. There's no trial yet. I don't want to make too many assumptions, but she like drove to campus, was going to go to class after, ended up like staying in her car, getting McDonald's. It's really sad because again, like if you didn't want this child, there were so many other options. But it's getting compared a little bit to, and I'm forgetting the girl's name, but a couple of years ago, maybe 5 at this point, there was a like 16-year-old cheerleader who gave birth to a baby, and it was proven ultimately that that baby was not alive when it was born. Like it never took
stillborn or something. Yeah.
But she went on trial for murder because she had buried the baby in her backyard. And it's like,
as you do, right
I
next
think
to the
she was-
hamster.
I think she was really panicked. And I think, you know, she's younger than this 21-year-old. She made bad choices. But again, like there's no evidence that she actually hurt her baby. This person, it looks like concealed, like did do something wrong and then concealed it. The baby was discovered in a closet. Sorry, I didn't mean to dominate this. I've just been,
you're the expert
because it's just like, in this case, like I said, to contrast it to this other person who did not commit murder, who was younger, who panicked, whatever. This person is 21 years old. Like you are old enough to make a responsible decision in this case. And, you know, even if you're ashamed of being pregnant or something, like why would your child have to pay for this?
Her roommates called 911 and reported a blood-soaked towel found in her room. Where officers arrived, they discovered the baby's body in her closet. She returned home. So her roommates called the cops on her. She wasn't even there.
That must have been quite a racket.
Well,
they
I would
said
imagine.
they couldn't
They even investigate. Yeah.
And she said, oh, I passed out. That must have been what you heard. But like, I assumed the roommates were suspicious of something already.
They knew she was pregnant. They probably knew she was pregnant. I'm guessing.
I don't know.
Maybe
There's also
so.
People have found pictures on her
I don't know, but I know, Hannah Claire.
Well, there's been these pictures that are from her like Facebook where it's like her and her boyfriend and it's like a couple's photo shoot, but people are like maternity photo shoot. The ways they're standing and stuff. Yeah. So there's an idea that she did know, which again, like,
I'm trying to
baby
find
is the victim here.
Yeah. Yes, previously reported she posted images in June where her then boyfriend and former college basketball star Connor Jordan, 24, held her stomach, which appeared to have a visible bump. If you don't take those photos, that's a very clear, like, we have a baby photo.
I've never known a woman to be like, "Hi, honey, let's pose together with your hands on my stomach," if she wasn't pregnant.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh.
She was an appearance-obsessed serial bully. So I'm guessing they broke up and she dumpster babied the kid instead of just giving it up for adoption, maybe to hurt him. I don't know.
That's just wild. When she could have dropped that baby off, just no questions asked, didn't have to tell people. Like, why?
She wouldn't even had to tell her parents. Like, she's living in she could have gone to a hospital, been like, I'm gonna give this baby up for an adoption, bring a social worker in. You know what I mean? Like,
and they would have, and they would have done exactly that. And they probably would have paid for her birth. Like, there's so many people that would adopt that kid. Like, the affidavit says she was taken to University of Kentucky Hospital where she spoke to the staff at a labor and delivery unit. Obviously, they knew that she had given birth. She told them that her baby had shown a little bit of fetal movement, made a whimper, and that she guessed he might have been alive. During the search of her phone, police uncovered more evidence saying a search warrant, several different searches, including different things pertaining to pregnancy, images of her during labor, photos of her doing things ordinary pregnant woman would not be doing, and evidence
she was on the school's stunt team.
And evidence of a concealed or hidden pregnancy. Also, during a search of the phone, the photos that were taken while she was still in labor were deleted in an attempt to hide her. See, this woman's psycho. Why was she taking pictures?
Why would she even take? Yeah, that is so weird.
I wonder if she was like sending him to her ex-boyfriend, like, I'm having your baby right now. Guess what I'm gonna do? Like, I get this weird vibe.
Also, I'm curious what the body of the baby, like, if there's evidence of her.
Yeah, did she smother it? Did she?
Yeah. So, like, typically in these cases, they like an autopsy would reveal if there's oxygen in the lungs, because like when babies are born, they have to breathe,
right?
And it's the first time, so like you can see if there is, and like any kind of bruising or any kind of like different.
But she got charged with abusing a corpse, so yeah, there was probably some signs.
And hiding the body. It's incredibly sad. And like, again, I always think about this like presumption of innocence. Like in this case, she has the presumption of innocence, but like it's very difficult to look at the circumstances and be like, what else could have happened other than like, especially if she's acknowledging the baby whimper that it moved. Like it really tests your like I don't know, I feel like my mental fortitude to be like, okay, how do we give you the presumption of innocence when this crime is so, to me, like horrific and sad because it's completely unnecessary. I'm not even saying she has to raise her baby, but like you don't need to do this.
The New York Post is reporting, according to Swimmeroo, roommates heard her giving birth and then snuck into the room and found the dead baby. So they knew. They knew that she was concealing it, and they were like, well, obviously she gave birth in there. What the fuck? What happened to the baby?
I had read that they were like, we heard a bunch of noises last night, and she was like, oh, I passed out. That's what you heard. And then she left to go to class or whatever. And like, they must have known what was going on.
That just shows like no conscience at all to be able to do something like that and then just to go to class. That is wild, because it's just like there are things that are way more minor than that if you have a really bad day, like you get in a really bad argument with your significant other or family member, and then it's hard to go to work because you're just in that frame of mind. But to do that to your baby and then go to work and then go to class, like what is going on?
Yeah. And like there are risks with giving birth. Like,
yeah, you know, she could have had bleeding and all this kind of stuff that she
could have a blood clot. She could have bleeding. She could have not passed her placenta, which could cause like very serious infection and other issues. Like even if she's completely self-absorbed, she put her own life at risk. Like you would think that like if you're a super narcissist, right, and you're like, I don't care about the baby, I just want to continue with my life and I want to keep doing whatever, you would still be like, I should go to the doctor and give this kid up for adoption. Like, why would this ever be the way to handle it? Again, like she's not a 16-year-old girl who's scared of her parents. She lives in an apartment away from her family. She wouldn't have had to tell her parents if that was like the concern she had. Like this baby didn't have any reason to not, number one, have access to medical care, which I bet she did not get because if she was concealing her pregnancy, and then also die. Like this was totally avoidable.
Well, it says she told the cops that she was conscious for 30 minutes after giving birth before, quote, falling asleep on top of the baby and going back to sleep. Wait, that seems redundant. After an undisclosed amount of time, she woke up to find her baby was turning blue and purple. She told the cops she wrapped the boy in a towel like a burrito and laid next to him on the ground. Then Snelling said this gave her little comfort in the moment, and she, of course, fell back asleep again until an alarm went off for class. The new mother said she cleaned the bloody scene in her bedroom before placing the baby in a garbage bag and her placenta in a Ziploc bag, which she disposed of. She left home, went to class, but made sure to stop at McDonald's. Lakin stated that she did not go to class, but sat in her vehicle in the parking lot. She stated that she wasn't feeling well, so she ordered McDonald's through the app. She said that after getting McDonald's, she went to the university clinic where she did not go inside. After this, she stated she returned home where the cops were waiting for her. Essentially, like her roommates knew she gave birth and that they killed the baby. I mean, again, like this does happen. Like people convince themselves of all sorts of weird things, but like, damn, player, like there really is a million things she could have done. And like, I don't know, I can't predict, but I'm assuming she suffocated the baby or something. And
it sounded more like, to me, it seems like her story evolved as she was talking to the cops, and we'll get more information as the trial proceeds. But
she hasn't even been indicted yet.
No, she hasn't, which is like, I don't know. I feel like she should be, but it seems crazy.
I don't know if she's going to get an indictment. I mean, she killed her baby. And then the thing is, like, if I was going to kill my baby, okay, I would have said it was stillborn. Like, she didn't even say that. Like, I think she's trying to say that she killed it by falling asleep on it. I think that's what she's trying to say.
I guess she has to try to make it because she did, seemingly physically hurt the baby, and that's going to show up in an autopsy. So if you say stillborn and they're like, these are definitely blunt force trauma or whatever else, then she's got to try to find a way to explain that away. So, oops, I fell asleep on the baby.
Oh, yeah, and that's why it's hurt, maybe? Okay, I can see that. Over on YouTube, Super Jet says, will you fucking update us with an RC video? Yes, I will. And did you get your Spyderco knife? No, I didn't. I bought a Benchmade. DingusCon says, I'm putting my Christmas tree up this weekend. I hate Halloween. It's a little early, but
I don't like to decorate for Christmas before like the day after Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
I love Christmas, but you got to keep it special, not stretch it out too far.
K.Ray says HCB should dress her baby as a panda and decorate the wagon with Chinese lanterns, like Baby Pooh from Kung Fu Panda. That's all right. Ken says, hey,
have you ever seen a baby panda? Like baby pandas look like they're toddlers when they walk around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. HCB, why don't you and your husband and your baby go as the Flintstones? That would be good. You could do that. Just a kid as Bam Bam, but Bam Bam was a boy, I think, right?
Well, there's also Pebbles. Right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Pebbles. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Our sergeant says you can play with me, Jeremy. No bong rips, but you'll have to hear me taking a piss every once in a while. Just mute your mic.
Go to the basement to do that.
Yeah, pee in your drain. Al Canales says, Hal to the lovely Melanie Mack and Hannah Claire and Jeremy. Hey, thank you, bud. Forced name change says, you be a ladybug. And then, I got that one. Joshua says, why are you talking about Halloween? It's Christmas time. Yeah, Nick, I don't know. Commander Kim says, dress her up as a baby Tylenol. That would be funny. Yeah. Chess Master says, hear me out. I got that one. DDMS says, when I didn't see Melanie last on Astrocast last Thursday, I thought maybe the rapture rumor was true. Oh, yeah, that was. You were gone.
I remember when you got raptured. Such a missed opportunity.
I came back.
Yeah, Yeah, she got rejected. She grabbed onto somebody.
Oh, wait, this was a mistake.
Yeah,
held onto the ground. You didn't take the advice to let go and just let it happen.
St. Peter was like, "Have you seen her TikTok videos, my lord?"
It's like she still has work to do on Earth.
Yeah, well, that could be actually a better example. Yeah, she still has work here to do.
That was the nice thing to say.
Yeah, I would say, God. Well, I don't know because it does say faggotry in the Bible. I believe. I believe it does. So
She's just speaking biblical terms. Interesting.
yeah, we have a little bit shorter show today because it's just kind of slow news. I don't know why it's so slow, but I did have this topic, and then I'll stream again later tonight, guys, to make up the time to you.
Are you playing games on streams?
Tonight I'll probably do a little bit of both. I'll do news.
What are you
for
playing?
Friday? I think I reinstalled or I updated. Not Sims 2. I've got Baldur. I'm pretty deep into Baldur's Gate 3, but I also had to log back into Final Fantasy Online because if you don't log in like every 4 months, you lose your free company house. So in Final Fantasy Online, it's like you have it'd be like if World of Warcraft. I don't know if you can do this in World of Warcraft or not, but you could have your own custom house for your guild.
Yeah.
And you have to like buy the real estate, and it's limited. So it's like a big deal that I even have that. And I didn't earn it. It was streamer privilege. Like I was like level 10, and somebody's like, "Oh, we should do a free company for the quarter pounders, and we should get a house." I'm like, houses are like 350,000 gil, and like at this time, I like having 3,000 gil is a lot. And I was like, he's like, "Oh, I'll just buy it for you,"
especially in this economy.
Yeah. So he bought it, and so I had to log back in, and I'm like, oh, I should probably play again. Wait, anyone on playing Black Ops 7 beta? Is the beta open right now?
Is it? I think if you like pre-order at GameStop or something, I saw some ad.
Oh, okay. I have the EA thing where like I get all the games, like it's not free because you pay monthly, but like I have like the EA pass thing or whatever. So whenever it does come out, I'll have it. And I think I did get access to the beta. So whatever that's about. Oregon's U.S. suing Oregon counties alleging noncompliance with federal immigration enforcement. This would be interesting. I'm not sure that these states can really do anything. Like ICE is a federal agency. It just comes in and does what it wants. So I'm not sure. I think this is a whole lot of like what's the word, like bluster. Like neither one of these sides are going to do anything. Oregon's just trying to be like, we don't want ICE here. We definitely want illegal immigrants stabbing and raping our women. And
it's fascinating to me. Sorry, I don't want to.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just saying, it's fascinating to me because a very rudimentary understanding of the divide between the political parties. Like Republicans are much more likely to want state power, and Democrats are much more likely to want federal power. Except for right now, when Democrats are like, Oregon should have the right not to deport people, and and like the Republican Trump administration is like, no, under federal law, we have to deport them. That's part of our right. And again, that's like an oversimplification of the divide between the parties, but like it is the same. To me, it resembles like this free speech argument, right? Suddenly Democrats are like, I love the First Amendment, when actually they didn't care about it at all under Biden. It's just, it's a little bit of theater. And in some ways I like that we have to rehash like the concept of states' rights, like how much power should be concentrated in the government. I obviously don't think we should be like allowing states to have tons of illegals that ultimately roam around the country and everyone pays for. But it is interesting that they would be making an argument like, you're stepping on our toes, you are too big.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you, but where were you when these people never cared about states' rights before?
No,
it's only when they disagree with the federal government that they care about them.
Right.
Yeah,
and if the federal government did anything they didn't like, or they would be like states' rights. But if it's anything they think should be on a federal level, they don't care about states' rights at all. If it could be like trans people in sports, they would be like, make a federal law about it. That's what we want. It's totally, as the wind blows, they change their opinion on this.
Well, whatever's beneficial to them, which is kind of like that's kind of human nature. Oh, somebody said Lyman de Coconut says Hannah Claire's husband is Donkey Kong, the baby as Pauline, and Hannah Claire as Dixie Kong. I think we're getting a little too complicated for Hannah Claire.
That's cute. I like it, but I don't know if she'll get it. But that is cute.
No,
that's like
I don't
very.
get it. But it is cute, and I think that this could be someone else's great costume.
It would be a very complex too. Like you're not buying any of those, so you have to build
I had to get
them
started
all.
early, is what you're saying.
Yeah. This says a Florida teacher sparked furious backlash after sharing a video of her singing "Happy Birthday" to a black child that included the lyrics, "You look like a monkey."
Oh,
That's
what you say to everybody.
that's
regardless.
everybody. Yeah. You look like a monkey and
it.
you smell like one too. Like that's
That's what you say to everybody. Come on, this song has been a thing for so long.
yeah, and like the
Well,
I
you guys
couldn't
understand you have to
believe it was
treat
real.
black children differently. Otherwise,
She
it's
d-
rude.
If anybody looks like anyway. But like people are claiming this teacher is racist for singing the Monkey in a Zoo version. Does a kid look like
I'm sick.
You're sick. Can we sing happy birthday to you? All right, here we go. Happy birthday.
Okay.
You look like a monkey and you smell like one too. Woo! Give a clap, everybody.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like optically she should have known better.
Yeah, she should have.
But she
I don't
probably
think she
didn't
meant anything.
No,
If-
she's so not racist that she's like, this is the song I sing
Right.
everybody. Like
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's also hard because this is like beginning of the school year, right? So if he's like the first kid to have a birthday in her class, the whole
Yeah.
class is like, we don't know that song. So it
Also,
seems like
the-
he's singled out. I'm
The
adding a lot of
mom is
context. on
the
assumption.
mom is claiming she's never heard that version of the song before.
course,
Did you
yeah.
live under a rock? Like, how have you not heard that?
No one wished
Yeah.
her
That's
happy
what, like,
birthday.
my
Melanie. That's
my
the
That's 'cause
parents
her parents
always
weren't
said
around.
that to my brothers and I. Like, we always got that version sang to us.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Like this is absolute nonsense. As these things always seem to be. Hey, I wanted to give you guys a chance to tell the people where they can follow
it
you.
looks like she asked first too. Do you want to sing the funny version of the song? And he nodded eagerly. So he did
Oh.
want the funny version. Yeah, I don't see the problem here at all. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, no. So there's nothing to be
Right.
concerned about at all.
It's just outrage culture. People are on edge to look for like
They
wrongdoing on
are.
everything.
They really are. People are just looking for something to be offended about or cause a stink about. It's like, man, a lot of people on edge right now.
Yeah,
Do you remember
or they're
a
just
couple
trying to get
years
paid.
ago?
That too.
Yeah. Do you remember? I think it was like a year and a half ago, maybe two. There was a mom who was at the Sesame Street amusement park, and she
Yes.
said the character intentionally skipped her
Yes.
kid and then went to like a white kid or whatever.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they'd be like, they just didn't see the child. Like
They
it
can't even
wasn't
see
that.
out of those suits. Yeah,
Mhm.
Right.
yeah,
But
it's
it
crazy.
was like big racism moment, except also I don't actually think it was.
No, of course
She
it
got a lot of
wasn't.
money from that, didn't she?
They
Nah,
apologized, and I think
yeah.
they gave her like some kind of like free tickets or something, but I don't
Yeah.
remember all the details.
Oh, okay.
Our sergeant says, "Lol, how great would it be if that was the same woman from the viral video where the kid waves to the gorillas at the zoo and says, 'Hi, Daddy.'" I'm gonna kick over to Viva Fry a little early today. I've got some business to handle, but I do want to have you two let the people know where they can find your content and what you got going on.
Cool.
I'll stream
can
again
find-
later tonight, by the way, folks.
No, he won't. He's never coming back.
No, I'll make it up to you.
He will. I'm on Rumble and YouTube. I'm Hannah Claire B. It's one word on both places. I do videos on news, some cultural analysis. I should really come up with a new way to promote this. I say the same thing exactly every time. But it's Hannah Claire B. I'm really appreciative of you guys who've already subscribed, who've checked out my videos. This one, my latest one's on Emma Watson, if you're interested in what she's up to. And I'll have a new video out in a couple days. So again, Hannah Claire B. on YouTube, Rumble, and X. Melanie, where can they find
right.
your work?
You guys can find my Christian Bible Time videos at Bible Time with Melanie Mack, and then my gaming streams at Melanie Mack. Or if you just search Melanie Mack gaming streams, I'll be playing more Silent Hill F tonight.
Somebody said you forgot to talk about Alex Jones. I don't know what you're talking about. Is there news? I see he's live. I don't know. What did I miss?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, I'll be back later this evening. I've got to run some errands that are only available during the afternoon. And but otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow at 1 Eastern, an hour early. And everyone go say hi to Viva Fry and see what's going on with the ostriches. So bye all.